Hello friends, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today in this video we will discuss the summary of the story The Adventure. Now let's get start the summary. Professor Gaitonde was travelling from Pune to Bombay via the Jijamata Express, a train which was faster than the Deccan Queen. As he was crossing towns and villages, he met a man named Khan Sahib, who talked about his business and chatted about several things. They got off at Victoria Terminus station, which was neat and clean. It had British officers, Parsis, and Anglo-Indian staff all around. He was confused as to how the East India Company was ruling the country, as according to his facts they had fled away after the events of 1857. He went to the Hornby Road and noticed that the shops were different. He entered the Forbes building and inquired about Mr. Vinay Gaitonde, but as checked by the receptionist, no such man had ever worked there. He went to the town hall and sat in the reading room. He took 5 books related to the history and decided to go through them one by one and check how the facts had changed. He started investigating from the period of Ashoka to third battle of Panipat. According to the 5th volume, Bhav Satyavanshi Bakhar, he found out that Marathas had won the battle of Panipat and spread their influence all over India. After that he was confused, as it was different from what he knew so far. After the victory, India was moved to the Panipat of democracy. There were no longer any kings ruling, and democratic parties had been set up. The professor started liking India as he kept reading further about it. It was different from the one he believed. He showed this country knew how to stand on its feet, and it was no longer slave under the white man. As he was going through the book, the librarian told him to finish since they were closing the library. It was 8 o'clock. He asked about carrying the books with him, as he would return the next morning, and slipped the Bakhar book into his pocket. He checked into a guest house and had his dinner. He decided to walk towards Azad Maidan. He noticed the large crowd of people going towards the pandal. A lecture was going on, but he noticed something unusual. The presidential chair was empty. The speaker was talking, and the crowd was continuously moving inside and outside. He could not control himself and moved towards the stage and sat on the chair. The crowd was taken aback and started asking him to get up and move away. He tried to talk to them, but they started throwing several objects at him, such as tomatoes, eggs, etc. Soon the crowd moved towards him to push him away, and he was nowhere to be seen. Next, he woke up in a hospital bed and saw Rajendra in front of him. He narrated the whole sequence of events that took place, and Rajendra listened to him amazed. The professor was confused as to where he was and if he had been in a coma for the past 2 days. What was the experience he just had? Was it real or not? Rajendra explained to him that it happened because of 2 theories, catastrophe theory and lack of determinism. In quantum theory, catastrophe theory states that a small change in any situation can result in a shift in behavior. In reality, all the Marathas lost their leader Bahu Sahib and Vishwa Rao, and hence they lost the battle. But professor showed that the bullet missed and Vishwas Rao was not dead. Professor then showed him the torn pose of the Bakhar book that he had in his pocket. Rajendra read it carefully and told him that the realities can be different for different people. What he thought had happened is a catastrophic experience. Rajendra told him that in the case of electrons, one cannot predict which path the electron takes at a point of time. He told him that it is the lack of determinism in quantum theory, and explained to him what it meant. In one world the electron may be found here, and in another way it may be found in another place, but in the third world it may be at different locations. Once the observer knows about the correct placing of the electrons in every world, it might happen that an alternative world exists at the same time. Hence the professor was in 2 different worlds at the present time. He had real life experience in an alternative reality, and he came back from another world. Both the worlds had different histories and different sets of events. The professor wanted to know why he was the one to make the transition. Rajendra told him that at the time of the collision with the truck, the professor was thinking about the catastrophe theory and its role in the war. He was also thinking about the Battle of Panipat at that moment. So the neurons in his brain acted as a trigger and made the transition. Thank you for watching this video, guys. I hope you like this video. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe my channel at the rate Neha Education. Thank you.